In my communications with my associates on the internet, we've often discussed what is the bottom line to all this chemtrailing and environmental modification. Other than the control of food and water, which is what's in it for the perpetrators, I mean, that's the ultimate control and the ultimate money-making possibilities. What if they could charge $4 a gallon for fresh water? If you couldn't get it anywhere else, or it was illegal to get it anywhere else, or whatever, the systems to purify water were illegal, and you had to buy it off of them, why you would. You sure would, because you need it a whole lot more than you need gasoline. And food is even, food is historically something that they've been able to control during given circumstances down through time. And it's something that they always attack, the ability of people to feed themselves. It's just like dogs at the food bowl. The biggest dog tries to control who eats what and when. That's simplistic, but it's very clear. It's not hard to see. Another thing that we are pretty much in agreement on is it's not really good for people. And this is well-founded extrapolation, because we've read a lot of things like the Kissinger writings and things where, and you just have to look around yourself and understand that because certain people are so greedy, there's really not enough resources to go around. The greedy will always take not just more than their share, but 1,000 times more than their share. And this is the human condition. This makes it so that there really isn't enough to go around, and that means that there's too many people. So they see not wealth and overabundant wealth as the problem. They see it as too many people. They are in a problem. They have a problem with that, though, because if they get rid of too many people in their genocidal initiatives, then who's going to do all the dirty work? Who's going to work for them? Is their wealth going to really be worth a darn, because no one's going to be around to appreciate it? They're not going to be able to enforce their exalted status by holding it over someone else's head. So this is a problem, and the reason they are so greedy is because they are so small inside, and they keep constantly needing to be more and more because they're not really human, but it's a trap that they fall into, and really I do feel sorry for them. But as they attack me and try to kill me, I don't feel sorry for that, or them doing that. Overall, I know they're lost souls. They'll be back like we all are, and they'll just keep coming back. They'll never get to Valhalla the way they're going anyway. The thing about it is, though, is we've been trying to pinpoint exactly what this technology is doing to people, because we know that whatever they're doing must be deniable by them. It must look like a natural. And with the, say, like the cancer-causing agents in vaccines and things, they are killing a lot of people with cancer and have down through time, but they are really making a lot of money off the treatment of it, so they don't want to lose that. And that's the beauty of cancer to them, is that they can actually say they'll never find a cure, or we're looking, while they're spending trillions, well, let's say billions, because trillions never came about until Boy George got into the picture. Let's say billions of dollars in treatment, and they like that. But and B, not only A, it has to be deniable, but B, it can't kill everyone. That is the problem. That is a problem for them that they're really, really having a hard time addressing. The crux of the matter is, at this point, I brought it up to my colleagues that perhaps this diabetes, this epidemic of diabetes, is behind the genocide, or an indicator of the genocide. In doing my research, I found that diabetes is basically a pancreatic disorder. Now, a lot of the things that they are spraying will attack certain glands of the body, and the pancreas is a gland. Just recently, some studies have more or less kind of dovetailed with this, at least proven it slightly. The amount of particulate matter in the air definitely has a lot to do with glandular dysfunction, particularly the pancreas, which would cause diabetes. Now, this allows diabetic treatment for 10, 15, 20 years or longer for a patient, but it will definitely shave off years from their lives, which is the bottom line. They don't want to go out anymore and just kill millions. They want to make it last. They want to milk as much money from it as they can, but they want to be able to calculate early deaths so that they're not looking at the number of deaths anymore. They're looking at years per organism. Something to think about. The spraying in the sky may be genocide, and I tend to believe that it is, but a long-term genocide that attacks certain parts of the body that will allow these people to abscond with as much money as they can through medical treatment, but will ultimately cause the demise of many people in a bean-counting effort to adjust population totals and usage of the food resources and water resources by people in general.